So out we go into the world, into the wild blue yonder, and hopefully, get some quests done. Because we can always use more skills, so we're going to, of course, do Den of Evil. 3, 4, 5. Get our base skeletons out, and then we'll summon the rest out of the normal mobs that we're probably about to kill. Although, they are going down a little bit slower than they did. It's fine. And there's actually a boss mob in there. So that's gross. 2, 3, 4... Oh, that would probably be why they're going down so slow, by the way. Boss mobs, give them extra levels. So healing potion, we'll take a full rejuve. I think it's about time we actually add the full rejuve row, though. We're still using a 3-row belt. I just, for some reason, my brain just realized that. Okay. Mana potion. There. And as we get more full rejuves, they'll just go in there. I need to probably get a 4-slot belt, now that I think about it. That or upgrade this. I mean, it's not the best of belts. I don't want to waste my resources upgrading that. It kind of seems pointless. But at the same time, it's the best one I found on this character. We could switch Blade Buckle over to us, but that wouldn't be too bad. Cold resist, energy, mana. I think I might prefer the actual replenish life we have, because that works with our teleport a little better, but that's not a terrible ring. It's got cold resist. But yeah, now we're going to have to start getting into that amp damage field of things. So now we have a full army of mages, so we don't have to worry about physical immunes very much anymore. The main thing we were worried about here... I'm trying to think what enemy's going to be the worst one for us. I don't think there's really going to be one thing that destroys us. Things with really strong AoE hits might be a problem. I want to get away from that. Because that would hurt. Let's see. Skill Shrine versus... we'll stick with Stamina. Source with Combustion. Okay. I was kind of tossing around the idea of the Paladin because I found... I'm trying to remember. I think it's not Hand of Light. It's the unique Divine Scepter. I was tossing around maybe doing Paladin with that and going Holy Bolt. But Sorceress is tempting because I do have... Because Cathin's is now basically what Leaf was with the +2 fire skills. But you can't get plus, like, warmth or anything on it, so I'm kind of torn there. But, yeah. I'll consider it, because Fire Source... We have about as much stuff for Fire Source as we do for Paladin. Supposedly the Holy Bolt Paladin is going to get nerfed on the next, like, ladder reset, is all I'm hearing about it. So that makes me kind of want to try it, just to see what's up with it. Ooh, Experience Shrine, yes. Considering we're only level 56. Definitely want that. And we do want the Soul Rune. I do like that rune drops seem like a little bit more frequent in this. There you go. I had to teleport him so he wouldn't be running away all the time. Let's see. I guess that means the cave is going to be across the bridge. Yomp. And they're going to murder him. Yep. Oh. Anyway. Gonna take a drink real quick. I do want to do a... They actually just... I'm not even necessarily like the linear nature of them, but more in the fact of they just feel more frequent, period, even compared to like 1.14. So I'm liking that, because normally I'd get a few runes here and there, like maybe like if I didn't do Countess, I'd get maybe like 5 or 10 runes of difficulty. We're getting more than that, so... But I might just have confirmation bias going here. So we're going to go in here. She's going to tell me, you should do the Den of Evil first. We'll get it. I just want the waypoint first so I don't have to walk all the way back here. I don't feel like taking that long walk of shame too many times. Especially if it kicks me out of the game again. And it wasn't specifically kicking me out. It was the server doing its refresh. Can we get close to you? Oh, why am I not teleporting? Oh, yeah, because this is Cold Plains. Derp. teleports don't work here. Because farming. That's so weird to me that they... I honestly wouldn't have even thought that was possible at first. That you could lock out teleports in certain areas. But it does make a little bit of sense. Because you have temporarily unteleportable areas in Bale. I mean, not Bale, Duriel. That just don't exist until after you've beaten him. So that would be kind of a way to do this. Is make it walkable, but not targetable, basically, ground. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the way they did it, either. It may not be the way they did it. I don't have insight into that. But, yeah, it would not surprise me. Oh, and we actually got that up to 8 as well. Sweet. So it does catch up. We can have my freaking annoyance satisfied. Kill him, please. So I can have skeleton 7. Now we can actually have 8 skeletons. Yay! Oh, I like having them the same number. It bothers me when they're not the same number. So let's actually kill everything up here first. Nice. I think whenever I do whenever I do the Malice quest, I'm gonna try to hold on to an exceptional or elite belt. That way I can just imbue it and just use that. So I have my 4 rows. Because this is not an amazing belt. All I'm really using it for is that little bit of resist there, lightning resist. At least we are positive resist right now. Keep going, guys. There you go. But yeah, at least we're positive resist. So yeah, lightning resist is the only reason I'm using that. And that one we can actually lose some on. So if we don't get lightning resist on an imbue, woo, big deal. So, but even without curses, they're still trucking along. And I do need to summon up my last Skelly Mage, because there we go. Maximum damage. And I do like how they made them less single-targeted, because they've got Splash on the melee guys and Pierce on the range guys. So it's like a proper Swarm versus Swarm situation. And you would think at, like, max level, at least in most games, Necromancers are amazing. They're just... Well, of course, in most games, they're also freaking evil, but that's a different argument. We're freaking evil. Oh, lordy. Let's see. 5% Magic Find on that. Why couldn't I get that 5% Magic Find on that small charm? Oh, they're not being nice to me. Drops aren't. The game is being perfectly fine to me. I'm sitting here. I'm taking drinks while my guys are killing things. I'm perfectly content with this. Loading up on that there Gatorade. Not the healthiest thing ever, because the sheer sugar content of it, but it rehydrates. And considering I only woke up about an hour and a half ago, a little bit less actually, hydration is important. Totally 0 curses at the moment. Just I want to see how strong they get. Just on their own. It is reaching the point where I am going to have to put into curses as we get further in, because Corpse Fire here is probably going to actually kill a couple of them, if I had to guess. Because, yeah, he's Corpse Fire, and he's doing Lightning Enchanted, so he's probably going to kill a few of them, so I'm going to have to start putting in in curses, probably for Act 2. Although they're surviving, I thought I was totally expecting his... They have to be getting extra resists, now that I'm looking at that. Because without, a natural, resistance on them, they're not going to be surviving that. Huh. Yeah, they have to be getting a passive magic resistance. Because they just face tanked lightning enchanted Corpse Fire. So, we've cleansed the Den of Evil. Point there. We're going to max out the Skeleton Mage. I think we actually have 7 Skeleton Mage too, don't we? Or is it only 6? No, that's only +2. It's only +6. So we only have 1 more level into Skeleton Mages to go. And then we can start either investing in Golems or Curses. And I think... I think that'll knock our fire resist down to 0, won't it? Yeah, that makes that one a tougher decision than I want. Those are lovely boots, though. Level 29 required. I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna put those on. Actually, no, we'll wear them. That's actually kind of a tough decision for me because that does get me down to 0 fire resistance. So if I step too close to a fire enchanted guy, I'm going to regret everything in life. Which is pretty much... It means he's not going to one-shot me, but I only have 770 life. So it's going to hurt like a bloody truck if I do get hit by that. Yeah, they're...
What can I do for you?
We've got more magic find, yay! Yeah, it doesn't say any of their descriptions what the resistances they get are. I have a feeling it's going to be scaling kind of like the Valkyrie. Yeah, as a summoner, I am safe most of the time. Most of the time. I do get caught by Balrogs, oddly enough, but... Yep, you want us to kill your little friend, don't you? We're not touching... Oh, fun fact, by the way. I mention this every now and then. If you guys are wondering about the history of the corrupted rogue, Bloodraven, for those of you that are wondering, that is actually the Diablo 1 rogue. Believe it or not. And the Diablo 1 sorcerer is the summoner, and the Diablo 1 warrior is Diablo, the wanderer. He is the wanderer, always into the east. But anyway, always into the east. But yeah, each of those, they're each their own kind of like, that's their backstory. That's what happened to them. And I forget what their backstories are after the Diablo 2 ones leave their little areas in this. I think the Necromancer just goes off and he's a Necromancer again. I don't think he becomes the like leader of it or anything. He just goes off and does his own thing because Necromancers in this are actually true neutral. If you go by like D&D terms, and Necromancers in ooh, hey, IK. Haha, we found IK. That's actually a tick towards doing Barbarian. If we can get like a good part of the IK set, we could actually do a Maul Barbarian. Because IK Barbarians aren't bad. Not yet. And for this one, a good head would probably be like just the plus summon skills that we use. Whereas, frankly, yeah. Let's keep going down. The +1 skills, I think, is going to be more beneficial in the long run. Because I am going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have to branch off into curses and stuff. But at the same time, we're not going to do it yet because we're going to get one more point in Skelly Mage. And then I think I actually am going to focus in on just Clay Golems and Golem Mastery. Oh, yeah. I don't check every single one of them, but I kind of stopped in Nightmare. I've been checking the magic ones lately. We've gotten a few rare ones. I always do check rares for class-specific items. Claws from Mid-Nightmare on. Well, Claws from Mid-Nightmare on. Barb Helms from everywhere. Druid Heads from most everywhere. This is going to be Bloodraven. I am wondering if they... Oh, we lost some of our dudes. Corpses. I know we left some back here. Dupe and dupe. I am curious if we could take her with our 0% fire resist. I'm going to book it back if they start dying. I'll try it. I will try killing her. We can kill her on normal now. She is definitely a lot harder, though. And I'm not sure we'll actually be able to take her. But, oh, there's her extra fast, guys. I love the little shuffle. I'm sorry. I didn't notice that before. Whenever those guys are extra fast, they have the fun little shuffle. That's stupid of me, I know. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. It's like an old man. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, there she is. Let's get on top of her. Then get away from her as quickly as possible. Oh, there went Mercenary. Oh, they're still fighting her. I think they might actually get her. Because isn't she still in there? Or did she run away? I think she might have ran away. Yeah, they're still killing stuff there. They're murdering us. More skeletons. More magi. We need mana potions going into this. Yeah, this is just murder. We're not actually able to do much. There's just too many hits going in on them. They are killing some things, but not fast enough for it to matter. Because they're losing faster than they're gaining. Oh, that might be why. Something is doing sanctuary damage to them. Or that, or everything's just hitting them all at once and causing crit damage. But yeah, he just got murdered. Let's go ahead and get out of there. That was garbage too. That was kind of painful. So yeah, not going to do that too many times. I guess we need to be actually, you know, properly leveled. Have our mercenary up, like, equipped and all that kind of stuff. She seems like a proper boss. I swear she's going to be harder than the act bosses. So, I think the only one that might compare would be Diablo. Maybe? So, yeah. Let's go ahead and just grab a few mana potions, because I don't feel like coming back to her for every single thing. Yeah, we'll just go here. Let's see. Corpses, 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 corpses. Yeah, her summons are extra fast. She has... I think, honestly, I can deal with the extra fast a little bit. That requires a little bit more planning on my part, because they do like to rush the player. But the part that gets me is the blaze / immolation arrow. The, like, combo arrow that just nukes everything. So let's go ahead and get our revive. Hi, guy. So now we can just start teleporting along. Oh, yeah, we can't teleport here. I was going to teleport along. Keep forgetting that. I keep trying to cast it here, too. If you haven't noticed. So. Yeah, I try to cast that oddly frequently. Yeah, we can get the shaman. Why not? Get ourselves a fireball guy. For a little while. I'll start checking those things. See if I can get a good head. Like, that would not be a good wand. I'm looking for, like, +3, because if it's just +1, we might as well just make it in, like, yeah, we might as well just use the +1 shield. We might as well put a diamond in this. Actually, we probably could put a diamond in this. I do have several unused socket quests right now. I have been hoarding them, though, and that is kind of an important thing to hoard. Come on, shaman, waddle your way this way. We've got a lightning enchanted guy that you need to fireball. And is it... oh, it just ran away. I was like, where'd he go? I thought it had teleported. I was like, it didn't have teleport on it. Extra fast. That's might as well be teleport at times. I don't want to get in the middle of that because I am not doing too well as far as that stuff goes. Yeah, you're going to have a friend right next to you. Just join her. And yeah, they're not dying to this hardly at all. There is a Sexton trophy. We can check that. And a polished one. That dropped like necro gear. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and that was... I didn't even realize we were killing him. That's how bad that is. Oh, it's got 2 sockets in already. That actually wouldn't be a terrible wand. It's a little all over the place. I'm guessing for, like, if I were to use it, I'd probably use it on a Golem / Bone Mancer. Or Golem / Poison Mancer. There really isn't that much of a reason to be Golem / Poison / Bone. So. Oh, let's see. Good gold. Let's see. Yep, really good gold. Wands, that's another reason why we'll often pick up wands, is just extra gold. And we need the gold if we're going to be doing maps, because those map upgrade things are ungodly expensive. But you can get them in every difficulty, at least. Let's go ahead and get some Skelly Bros. We have one gray Skelly. He's the Rudolph of the group. But I am wondering, at what point do we start getting more monster revives? I'm really annoyed that we don't get more of them. They're not that strong. They nerfed them and they reduced their numbers. And that is, I believe, Sparking? Yeah, Sparking Mail. Okay. They added to it. Sure. 7% lightning damage. I mean, it's better than Saigon's for him. Of course, I think he loses Magic Find because we did that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he loses Magic Find because, but I wasn't really using his Magic Find anyway. He was getting some kills. He just doesn't do a ton of damage, but now he does more damage. These guys are immune to him though, so that where I was like, I was gonna test this. Nope. Lightning immune. Those guys are cold immune, so he can actually start doing that. Not too bad. Yeah, he actually does okay damage. Of course, these guys are doing a ton more, but he does okay damage. And Magic Polish Wand, I'm not going to even bother picking up. Let's get our shrine and start. I'm looking for the waypoint. I already know where everything I need is, in case anybody's wondering why I'm wandering around still. They're all right there at the entrance. I'm looking for my... Whoa, actually, okay, there we go. I'm looking for my waypoint, because I will need to come back here. And I don't want to have to wander through Cold Plains to get to it. And in Hell difficulty, getting the waypoints is a bit more important. Yep, we need more caster guys. There you go. Yeah, we're good. So, I think my goal today is to beat... I kind of want to beat Act 1 before I take my first break. So, we'll probably be aiming to beat Act 2 today. I might have to, like, back off a little bit and do some actual grinding eventually, but that won't be hard. We're under-leveled, so getting those additional levels, not going to be an issue. So, small charm, yes. And if you're really hurting for money, you may want to be considering picking up, like, ancient armors and stuff like that, but... Let's see, poison resist, we have a plain 8% there. Do we actually have any lower poison resist ones? That's 6 and plus 2 dexterity. We're going to put it instead of that one, because that's going to be an extra 2% poison resist. Sweet. Yeah. That's generally... there are places I won't go to clear, because I am going to be putting this up on YouTube too, so I do need to make like progress a little bit, but I actually don't mind grinding a little bit like off screen, and doing bail runs isn't that bad, which is actually probably what I do to level this guy up so I can get drops. Honestly, because yeah, bail was a little bit tough on Nightmare, but as we start leveling up more, he's going to become a lot easier, because we're going to start getting curses, we're going to get golems out the wazoo. I'm not going for a high damage golem. I'm going to be going for a high level clay golem and golem mastery, so I can have just a bunch of guys tacking on slow. The other option would be to go down to fire golem, but that is 3 points wasted, kind of. So, and we're already, let's see, we've got all of these maxed out. So we have, what, 41 more points from leveling, plus 3 from quests, so 44 more points. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, so that leaves 40 left. So this right here would be 39. So, or, yeah. And this right here would be, to max out Fire Golem and that, we would be 3 points short, 2 points short? No. Yeah, 20, 40. Yeah, we would be 2 points short of maxing that out. Which means bad things. I suppose if we respec, we could get rid of Revive. That would get us 1 point back. Do we really need lower resist? I could just go 1 point in amp. We could go Fire Golem, but then it would be pointless, because Fire Golem is elemental damage. I'll think about it. But this can get us up to multiple extra golems. So he could be worth it at that point. And I think he's higher base damage, isn't he? He is at... Where is he? Fire damage, Holy Fire, 65. You are 12 to 34. 69 to 216. So Blood Golem might be the highest damage base. Although, no, Clay Golem is pretty high. Yeah, the only thing I'd be using lower resist for would be our 8 Skelly Magi, which are doing about, depending on which one we have, 8 times. I'm trying to think where to average this one out at. Probably about 400 damage. So maybe 450. So 3,200 damage waves of various types. So that would, at best, be an extra 300 damage per attack cycle for him. And we are using a Lightning Aura Mercenary. I think I will go for the Fire Golems. Why not? Sorry for coughing into the microphone there. I think I might go Fire Golems. That way we have a lot of physical damage. We have decent lightning damage. Not amazing, but decent from the Mercenary. And then we have the Fire Golems, which, yeah, the Holy Fire overlap is kind of pointless, but it's a thing. The other thing we could do is Blood Golems. But that could actually end up killing us if we're not careful. So, and they actually do decent damage. But it looks like, of course, we have 5 levels in this, so it's hard to compare. I could, probably after this fight I can check. I can see what that level 1 on that is. So I can actually compare apples to apples. Rather than plus skills to plus skills. You are needing to die. You are needing to die. Yep, we're getting hit there. It doesn't matter. We're getting onto the revival guys. Just murder them, please, for the love of God. Thank you. So they stop reviving dudes. So let's get over here. We're a little bit safe. And we will take off our plus skill stuff. Which is that impossible. Oh, I am very full in there. Butts. You are going to go on the ground for a second. And we are going to... Actually, we're going to throw potions on the ground. Why am I throwing good stuff on the ground when I have potions? Seriously. There we go. Skill-wise. Tree. He is at 84 to 120 versus 69. Actually, they're probably going to scale about the same. He's got the highest overall damage, but that's because Holy Fire ticks with it. And I don't think you can have multiple ticks from that going at the same time. And he's got low damage because weapons boost him up. And you only keep the first golem you summon, by the way. So, yeah. Clay Golem might be the better damage, all physical, though. So we'll see on that. And you are junk, and you are sellable. We are actually picking up a lot of sellable wands. And I will organize that nightmare later. Yeah. The big advantage of the clay golems would be... does it actually provide the full aura, or is it just on itself in this one? I know in vanilla it's just on itself. So, I mean, we could make a bramble one. There is another more expensive option. I could go 5 iron golems. Have, like, the big main one that I keep for everything, and then have the, garbage friends, which I just make out of, like, random crap I find on the ground. Because this is Players 5, so there's always going to be random crap on the ground. Players 5's drops, that is. Yeah, maybe. But we shall see. And I could actually make an Insight Iron Golem and have that be like my mana recovery. I could do a Bramble one, probably, eventually, but Bramble's really expensive. So it'd actually provide thorns for everybody. Of course, I could do Bramble on this guy, and that would actually be kind of decent, because he doesn't need to get into direct combat, so... It's a thing. Let's go ahead and get up close. There you go. Murder! Okay. Bone Weave. Yay. That might actually be 4-socket armor. Gimme. I go in there just like in the middle of the fight and grab it. 3-socket. Not useful for us. I don't see myself making a treachery anytime soon. Treachery is not usually my first pick whenever it comes to the mercenary armors. I generally go Fortitude or Chains of Honor.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
So,
Good day.
and we need to sell some of this stuff. Just clear up room. Get inventory space so we can actually carry more. I'm going to have to transfer today, probably. I might do that during break. So, but we're looking good on money. Let's go. We'll keep that just because we can transfer it off, and we don't have room to actually store anything else, really. Put the IKs in here.